We have worked with church leaders across Wales over the last 3 years through the Equip Conference, and it's been absolutely fascinating. It has provided the Wales Leadership Forum with insights into both the challenges and opportunities that local churches face in our communities. We want to train and develop future leaders to continue and build on the current gospel work. And that's why we are launching the Growing Churches programme. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the programme in this video. But first I want to take you to a Valley Church in Abersychan. It is led by pastor and wife team John and Harriet Funnell. Abersychan has a population of just over 7,000 people. Noddford Church has been serving the area since 1847 and today remains committed to bringing the hope of the gospel to its community.
So we have a very full week as a church. Every day we're open, reacting to the needs of the community. We serve the community in numerous ways with Bible study groups, prayer meetings, but also meeting the practical needs of our community with food banks, school uniform banks, homework clubs, youth clubs.
We have a young mums toddler group actually on a Monday. We also have 2 youth groups on Friday with primary school age children, and then we have our teenagers. We go on lots of trips. They love having Christmas balls, discos, and we try and give them kind of opportunities they wouldn't necessarily have.
Church ministry for me means putting God's love into action. It's about backing what you say in the pulpit out into the community and being Jesus where God has called you to serve. Some would say that the minister's job is just to preach the gospel, but I would say that we should live it too.
And as a family, that's what we try to do on a daily basis. We try and get out into the community, we try and reflect Jesus as a family.
Hi, my name is Andy Pitt. I'm the pastor of Park Baptist Church in Merthyr Tydfil, and we're here today just to introduce the Growing Church programme that we're going to launch in the January of 2021. I'm inspired as I see people like John Funnell in Abersychan and others throughout Wales who engage with their local community, and so we want to see more people engage in their communities with the gospel of Jesus Christ. So our programme has 3 core elements. We have conviction, what do we really believe? And what we believe will affect how we behave, how we live our lives for his honour and for Christ's glory. Also, it's character, so we hope to see people resemble Christ in how they lead and how they function as leaders. And so there's also competencies as well, that we want to equip people and help them to be the very best they can for the Lord. And we want them to really see that there is real hope for Wales, because the gospel of Jesus Christ is a gospel of hope. And so the programme will be over 2 years. It will involve being placed with some local churches in different contexts and in different areas. And some of the areas will be in the most deprived areas economically throughout Wales. So why don't you think about coming along, joining this programme, and also supporting us in any way that you can. Further information is available on the Wales Leadership Forum website.
We are working with many families who are broken by sin, and our desire is to love them and show them Jesus. And through our work we have seen huge changes in people's life and social mobility, and it's been a privilege to see God's love in action.
So the Growing Churches programme is all about training the future leaders to share the gospel in Wales. So why don't you think about partnering with us? We'd love you to pray with us as we seek to find and support those who feel called by God to serve. And we'd love you to join with us in funding as well. Each individual will enter into a 2-year training programme, and we want to help them during that period. Thank you.
I am really excited to being involved in this programme. I can't wait to see the next generation come through, and I am excited to be a part of their development, and I can't wait to encourage them and support them to go out into the context that God has called them to serve the community and share the love of Jesus, ultimately to see the church grow right across Wales.